Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, True Stories with me, Sherry Weens. Okay, so today I'm following an interesting story that started Friday, October 12th. The Cantrell funeral home that's in Detroit. 11 fetuses were found up in the attic. These bodies were wrapped, and one of them was a full infant, and it was in a casket. Now, a criminal investigation obviously has been launched. These fetuses were found in like a cardboard-like, kind of like a box, up in an attic, sort of hidden away in the highest part of this business. It isn't the first time that Cantrell Funeral Homes has been under investigation. I guess that they weren't really properly doing things a little while back, and due to not disposing of the bodies properly, they had an embalming room that wasn't properly made for embalming, and they had received a criminal misdemeanor that was punishable by 90 days in jail or a $10,000 fine, so it could have been both, right? Now in Michigan, the law for reporting fetuses, when a fetus has reached 20 weeks, and it's at that point a stillborn or whatever has happened, it is at that point, a life, right? So they require by law for people to register 20-week-old fetuses or fetuses weighing up to 400 grams. So the fact that the funeral home has 11 of these not properly stored anywhere is just ridiculous. I mean, I'm absolutely brutal that these families trusted this company in bringing them, their newborns that weren't able to be brought into this world fully. And these people, whoever it was, now, like Cantrell's owner has sent out an apology. He states that he knows nothing about this. He says that he's appalled and he doesn't know which employee it could have been that would have done that, and that he has never ever given any direction for anybody to hide a body or put a body up in the attic or anything like that. So he apologizes profusely, and he is cooperating with authorities. They shut down Cantrell in April of 2017. So this is kind of a crazy story, to be honest, because I mean, what's really weird is that most of these fetuses would not have even had like birth certificates, because they weren't actually a life coming into this world. They wouldn't have had to be registered as a birth certificate. They may have only had a death certificate. So the funeral home is working closely with investigators as well as hospital records to see if we can't find out who exactly these fetuses belong to and advise the families accordingly. I mean, brutal information to have to relive, though, how many years later, due to, this company, this funeral home, not handling the bodies properly. Absolutely devastating for the people who trusted this company. Absolutely horrible. Tell me your thoughts on this. I mean, honestly, they're going to have to go through so many records in order to figure out who these little fetuses are. Just heartbreaking, though. Absolutely heartbreaking. So I will follow this story as we go forward through it. Not a wonderful video update, but also something so crazy. Like, how could you just dispose of someone else in such a brutal fashion and not have any care to that? Like, I don't understand the heartlessness to that, So if you enjoyed this video update with me, a thumbs up would be a great support. And please fill in your thoughts and comments into the comments section. Let's talk about this, because absolutely crazy in this day and age that anybody would think they could get away with disposing or hurting or harming anybody in any way and think they'll get away with it. I think our technology is just way too advanced for anybody to even be trying. It's just beyond me why people even attempt, stupid things these days. So if you enjoyed me in this video today, a thumbs up would be great, and I will see you again soon next time. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.
Existence or the whereabouts of numerous human remains inside the funeral home. They responded here. They were met by the current owner, who admitted them entry. They went to the location described in the letter and located a couple boxes, one box and one small casket. They immediately notified Detroit Police, who responded to remove the boxes from. It's a false ceiling between the first and second story of the funeral home. They took the boxes and the casket down and discovered eventually 11 remains of infants, stillborns, and obviously we're here doing our follow-up investigation.
Where are you searching right now? Do you believe that there potentially could be other hidden compartments throughout this facility since it's been shut down for 6 months, and are you looking right now?
We are looking. We just had the cadaver dog, the Michigan State Police cadaver dog, go through the building, and we had no additional locations, no additional bodies found or remains.
Have you notified the families at all, or do you know who these families are of these babies?
That is going to be conducted by the Wayne County Medical Examiner. We do have names of some of the remains, and we are going to do follow-up with the Wayne County Medical Examiner to identify or locate and talk to the family members.
I understand that some of these babies go back as early as 2009. What is the time frame from what you've been able to gather at this point? Are these 10 years, 9 years, or potentially 6 months ago?
We'll have to do follow-up on that to get those numbers down.
But you have confirmed that it at least goes back to 2009?
I have not confirmed that, no.
What kind of criminal charges could the owner of this funeral home face right now?
That would be up to whether or not the state investigates. Probably the AG's office will eventually take up the regulatory infractions or misdemeanors or the below felonies.
Was this place being turned into a community center or something like that in the middle of being converted? Hence did construction workers find the bodies of these babies?
No, the inspectors from Lara are the ones that located the boxes and subsequently called 911.
What prompted them to come out here, Lara?
That was the anonymous letter that they received in the mail today.
An anonymous letter?
Yes.
Can you just be, let's be real. You've been doing this for some years. When you walked into this crime scene yourself, what went through your heart and mind?
It's just the callousness of the operators, the owners, the employees of the funeral home. Any other questions?
Can you wrap up again just one more time what you found inside and how you were able to find what's inside the ceiling?
Okay.
As I said, the inspectors from Lara located the boxes, or the one box and the casket, and they subsequently called 911. The police responded. They removed the box and the casket from the false ceiling, or the lowered ceiling, and they opened up, and obviously they discovered the remains.